Lifeweaver has already been announced, but with a new season typically comes a new map. Last time it was Antarctic Peninsula, and this time I feel like we have a good read on what's to come. To preface, it is widely known that Overwatch 2 was created from the ashes of the failed Project Titan. We have already seen many of the original character concepts translate into the modern game, including those added recently like Echo. What's not been discussed to a greater extent are the maps, which also share a striking resemblance to modern-day Overwatch. Looking at this picture, you can identify several common maps, including London, Cairo and Kyoto Temple, now King's Row, Hanamura Temple and Temple of Anubis, which were in fact some of the earliest maps added to the game. Also Iron Star and Numbani, which is now Volskaya Foundry, and Numbani didn't even change its name, which were both added slightly later. This leaves us with several unexplored maps, so let's start with the map that I suspect would be the most natural fit with the new hero, Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver has a huge focus on plants and the lotus flower in particular. No other environment epitomizes all things natural than the Galapagos Islands, famous the world over for its natural beauty and species diversity. Furthermore, the lotus flower's growing conditions include a minimum of 23 degrees C and grow in water. Looking at this picture, we appear to be looking at a location built underwater, and this fortress-like building itself very much resembles an unfolded lotus flower. Strangely, as I was putting this video together, Blizzard announced Talantis, which is an underwater map, so I could have indeed been on the right track. Well, with a name like Talantis, I suspect this will be made out to look like a secret underwater Talon base, not one for Lifeweaver, so unfortunately there. Also, Talantis was made from comments by the Overwatch community, so could this have already been on the cards and this was the final push needed for Blizzard to implement this into the game? Who knows? Still running with the Lotus Flower theme, another option for an accompanying map would be the Bayou, which is typically a large body of water in the southern United States. This map you can see in the top right doesn't really give us much to go on, other than a few crude buildings, so given Lifeweaver's colourful aesthetic, this would need to be heavily remade. However, what I haven't yet touched on is the fact that Lifeweaver originates from Thailand, which is on the other side of the Pacific Ocean to the Galapagos and US. Lifeweaver was in fact a former student at the Vishkar Architect Academy where they befriended Symmetra, though is currently on the run from them. There is a map concept here called the Iris that strikes me as being associated with the Vishkar Corporation given its affinity with hard light. The central column also shares a striking resemblance to the company's logo, so this too could be a perfect fit to accompany the new healer. So to conclude, there are plenty of maps within the Titan concept art that would fit thematically with the introduction of Lifeweaver. Plus, we know that Blizzard has a history of using old concept art and likes to build out its lore and tie characters to new maps. For example, Ramatra and Shambhali Monastery were recently introduced where he too was a former student. But what do you think? Would you like to see one of these maps be included in the game, or perhaps a map associated with your favourite hero? Let me know in the comment section down below. Everything therefore appears to point to an adaptation of the Galapagos Islands being the perfect setting for this new character.